Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over the 12.11.2 patch notes. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the stuff. And honestly, man, we got a lot of information to cover. It's nice to see a fresh update pretty quickly, about a month after the wipe, which is pretty normal. They try to get those content updates every single month. They slacked up a little bit because of COVID and then some other internal reasons, but at the end of the day, now if we're back on track to about every month, that will be fantastic. So seeing 12.11.2 come out is definitely a really good sign. This will be coming out tomorrow, and it will be about 4 hours and maybe extended if necessary. Now we know if you've played Tarkov for a couple years, then you're probably expecting 5 to 6 hours, but it isn't a whole entire wipe and a giant patch, so it could be more or less around the 3.5 to 4 hour mark. But I try to tell you guys it could be 5-6 hours, so you don't get super pissed off when 4 hours goes by and you can't play the game. Let's hop into it, man. Added offense reputation increase when extracting as a player scav. That's pretty cool, man. I know Nikita was kind of against this at one point in time. We heard him talking about it on one of the podcasts or Tarkov TVs that he really wasn't even thinking of adding, any additional reputation bonuses for just extracting alone. And it seems like it must be pretty hard for a lot of the normal player base to get by as a scav for increasing the rep. So this is just another way to help alleviate that. PMC Scav Cooperation Extracts are now permanently available in all locations. It's going to be interesting what this means. This wording makes it seems like that, Customs, Factory, those maps will now have, Cooperation Extracts. I would be very interested to see what it is on Customs, if we're getting a brand new extract or not. We have adjusted to Gila melee sounds. We have a sorting table added to the Scav turn-in screen. This is huge. Like, this is genuinely a really good change to see. It's one thing that I definitely would have liked to see when the sorting table was added at first, but maybe they just didn't think of it or it just didn't work the way they wanted. But having the sorting table now will be extremely beneficial, especially if you get a really good scav run and you just don't have the room. So that is very good to see. We have added new quests for high-level players. So this is probably going to be stuff over level 40. I would look out for that. I'm not level 40 yet. I'm level 35. I haven't played in about 2 weeks, so I just haven't got to leveling up. I just burnt myself out way too quick this wipe. Added the ability to change PMC voices in the sound setting tab. You can change the voice at any time while out of raid. This is actually really good. My voice will not change. It's been like permanently locked. I tried to change it this wipe and it would not let me. So I'm really excited about this, man. I don't know if it was just bugged when you first do your character data or what. But especially for Bear as well, I think it's the third voice that actually kind of sounds like a scav sometimes. So, if you're trying to do a Chad run, you can use whatever voice you want. But if you wanted to do more of a loot run and try to cooperate with scavs, maybe, just maybe you switch to PMC Bear 3, and that's going to help you out a little bit more. Just an example there. We have, let's see, various AI fixes. That's cool. We have the added ability to use the flea market to search and buy items from traders for players below level 20. This is huge as well. It really is just a headache and a half trying to navigate all the traders and not know which trader has what. I have 1700 hours in this game, and I still found it really annoying this wipe. So I can't imagine someone with, 25 hours just starting Tarkov trying to figure out what the hell they're doing. Dog tags now sorted by levels. I actually really like this. This one reason that I just kind of sell all my dog tags because they're super unorganized, but now that I could sell anything under level 10 super quickly just by a quick search or a sort, and then I can just search for those ones under level 10. The sorting feature there is going to be great. Added a 30% discount on all items bought from Fent on maximum loyalty level. Fence is actually kind of broken if you know how to use him already. So being max loyalty and getting a 30% discount is actually going to get you some serious profit on certain weapons and certain barter items, man. So that's actually huge, but a lot of players will never even see that discount because of how hard it is to get that scav rep. We had the added the very low graphics settings, man. It's good to see them trying to help out some of those players with a little bit lower end PCs, but I wouldn't even want to play this game on very low, man. I think I played on like high, and it still kind of sucks because I'd love to pump out ultra on everything and have my post FX making the game phenomenal and just beautiful. I think I have all shadows and grass and all that shit off. So one day we'll get there, but at least trying to alleviate the pressure on the lower end PCs. So that's cool. So list of fixes. Let's see what we got here. A lot of stuff, it looks like. Is this just one whole page? It is. So here's all the stuff right here. Raindrops are now correctly displayed on all hand models. Fix the loot spawn in lockers on interchange. Okay, so that's big right there. We definitely got to note this. Fixed the loot spawn. So I would say that we are not going to be finding Bitcoins anymore. And, you know, if you do, it's going to be extremely, extremely rare. Fix the bug, due to which, in some cases, that's a tough one. The after raid healing menu was missing. Okay, that is phenomenal. Had that a lot. Ammo box names now correctly display their contents. Okay, that's something that maybe I've had once or twice. The actual crafting time and the scav case is now changes correctly based on reputation. Okay, I like that. Fixed a bug that caused a blank screen when examining modules on the weapon and preset screen. Never had that one. Fixed a bug that wouldn't let open an offer if clicking on the... Oh, Jesus, I can't even read. That one. We have fixed the camera shake that appeared when trying to crawl up on an inclined surface. I've had that a couple times for sure. It's not, you know, something that's going to break the game anyway, but it is definitely annoying. Players no longer fall into geometry when reaching the junction of two inclined surfaces. I've had this once. It's you literally get stuck in there, and it's kind of hard to get out. I did get out. It happened to me on Shoreline, not Interchange. It was on Shoreline. It was in like these two branches were like together. It's down by the one landmine extract, and it just destroyed me. Raiders can no longer sprint with blacked out legs. I would think if Sanitar popped a painkiller or something, this is still going to apply, but obviously Sanitar not a Raider, so it doesn't really apply. But, you know, scav bosses will probably still be running. Just keep that in mind. You have fence reputation will no longer increase when you kill a player scav that killed another player scav who was killing scavs. My God. Okay. That's really good. Honestly, man, you know, you shouldn't be penalized if you're trying to help out the general group if you're with a group of scavs. You know, the scav karma system still has a lot of work, but they're actively working to fix a lot of things, so that's a great change. Players can no longer slide off edges while prone, or ledges, not edges. Okay. Didn't really affect me. I don't really like going prone just because of the movement penalty. Fix the bug where players couldn't turn while prone on elevated surfaces. Okay, love that. Absolutely love that. You know, when you're trying to snipe and you're prone, trying to, you know, you don't want to have to, you know, unscope to breathe every 5 seconds. That one's going to be good. Added the missing wall in the underground area on a factory location. Okay, I didn't know there was a missing wall, so we'll have to see what that's about. Remove the ability to look through the wall near the door next to the cars in the factory location. I did see one video on that very briefly. And then remove the ability to look through the wall in the underground areas of reserve. That's where you could see literally the whole entire underground of the map and see if anybody was camping D2 or not. That was extremely broken if you knew how to do that one. Backpacks and chest rig straps are now correctly displayed on PMC head selection screen. Fix the flickering lights from lamps in the underground tunnels in the extended areas of the factory location. Fix the flickering lights from lamps from specific distances on the customs locations. Okay, all that is just, you know, quality of life, so you don't have to see the annoying flickering. Player head Mono Hudson is now correctly displayed with balaclavas and masks. Fix several issues with lighting on the lab, so that's good. Fix the scav spawn in the open area next to repair and maintenance building on the reserve location. Fix the air filter working time in the hideout. Fix the probability of scavs spawning next to players on all locations. That's a great one, man. That shit is so annoying if you're in dorms and a scav just spawns right up on you and it scares the shit out of you. That's big. Fix the possibility of stashing a quest item on the location while the item was moved into the quest items. Ooh. Yo, that would have been helpful to know. That sounds absolutely broken, so I guess good it's fixed, but shit, man. That sounds really broken. Fix the probability of scavs spawning inside the geometry. Okay, I think that's just in spawning in buildings that they actually can't escape and stuff. Just like AI scavs. Insurance icon will no longer disappear after a reconnect. That is huge. Anytime that I would, you know, lose connection to a server or something, everything would be uninsured, and I would not be sure if it was still insured or not. If you extract from the raid, it will then be insured again. So that is huge. Very good there. Sounds are now correctly overlapped in some of the rooms on the shoreline location. Okay, that's big. Fixed the double animation while equipping the mutant. Never even got to touch a mutant yet. The gas station fire on shoreline location now deals damage again. Didn't know it didn't deal damage. I went past it so many times, just avoiding it completely, not to loot the safe. So, guess that hurts me there. You got to be careful going in there. Fix the incorrect display of the daytime or day pack backpack. God, straps. Man, they got to fix this wording, I'm telling you. Fix the possibility of players spawning outside the map on the lab. Oh, God, that would suck. Cultists can now melee players while moving. Okay. Adjusted the ability of equipping the SIG Romeo 8T sight on some rails. Fix the freezes while moving through tabs and filters on the trader screens. Boom. You know, they should just put this one at the top in all caps. Like, you know, I made a video with the factory menu screen. It helps it so much. It really does. But if they fixed it, you know, that's phenomenal. Fix the logics of the notification exceeding the number of items before loading into raid. Not really sure what that one's about. Fix the issue with typing acrylic symbols in the player name. Okay. Quick melee hits no longer can be performed with no stamina. All right. Hatchlings, you're getting nerfed again. Sorry, buddy. Fix the displacement of the aiming reticle on the kilometer of the PL-15 pistol after firing all rounds. Dead bodies will no longer fall through the ground on the interchange location. The progressive value of the endurance skill in raid will no longer change after players reconnect to the raid. So it seems like there might have been a bit of an exploit there with the endurance skill. They are just maxing it out with their, you know, allocated skill points per raid, disconnecting, reconnecting, doing it again, and doing that over and over, essentially just maxing out their endurance. So very cool stuff here. I don't know how long this video is, guys. I do apologize if it was a bit too long, but I wanted to go over all the patch notes with you guys. This was posted 43 minutes ago. And, yeah, man, hopefully all this stuff goes smooth. Everything gets fixed properly. And it's going to make the game just that much better. A lot of quality of life stuff here for you guys, especially the lower levels. So, very, very exciting. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe for new sponsors and equipment description below. That's all I got. Thank you for stopping by. I'm out.